The OneNKY Alliance has convened business and community leaders around transformative initiatives since 2019 through the OneNKY Summit. Through partnership, we have announced, launched, and supported a variety of tangible efforts that move this community forward. One of the most recent ones is related to a healthy OneNKY and the Breathe Easy Smoke-Free Ordinance in Dayton, Kentucky. This is a major congrats and call out to Mayor Ben Baker, Dayton City Council members, City Administrator Jay Fawcett for their efforts in passing this smoke-free ordinance. This is a significant win for Northern Kentucky as we pursue world-class standards in health for all community members. Your growth organizations are working as one on behalf of our community because of the summit in our regularly scheduled meetings to cross-market and align strategies. What you'll hear today are just a few examples of things that are being completed by our growth organizations. One of the first outcomes from the OneNKY Summit came in the form of a branding goal to provide Northern Kentucky with a unified voice for growth within the Cincinnati MSA and Frankfort. Much work has been done around this, and you will hear soon from Julie Kirkpatrick about a brand destination project soon to be underway. But consider a few things that have happened since our first summit in 2019. There is physical presence now through the OneNKY Frankfort facility thanks to member company St. Elizabeth and sponsors. This OneNKY shared service facility is within walking distance to Frankfort, our capital, and provides our community brand and presence. We are also planning a OneNKY headquarters where all our growth organizations will live under one roof, aligning strategies and driving our community forward. Finally, OneNKY is the unapologetic multimedia platform that covers Boone, Kenton, and Campbell County. We're very excited that this group has been active now for close to a year, and we look forward to their growth.
This is an exciting time in Northern Kentucky. So many amazing stories have been written about this place that we call home. But now we have a big challenge to go through a branding exercise that for the first time will define what it means to be part of Northern Kentucky. What are the stories and the pillars and the guidelines that we need to take out into the marketplace to showcase this place that we love to live, work, play, learn, and give back? OneNKY, along with our regional partners in 2023, is going to kick off this branding exercise. Our goal at the end is to have that story to tell, not just to the region, but to the world.
I'm Jean Schroer, CEO of the Catalytic Fund. I'm here to report on one of the OneNKY priority initiatives, which is to develop shovel-ready sites complete with funding to attract office and industrial businesses to Northern Kentucky, along with supporting residential, retail, hospitality, and entertainment development that enhances the quality of life so we can attract talent. When the Catalytic Fund was formed in 2008, the goal was to launch with a $10 million fund, which we did in 2013, with the long-term goal of maintaining a $20 million fund. As part of that goal, we wanted there to be a $2 million flexible capital pool that could support riskier investments such as property acquisitions and pre-development loans. I'm very happy to report to the community that we've exceeded the $20 million long-term goal and have actually accumulated a $21.1 million fund. And of that, $3.1 million consists of flexible capital pool grant dollars, which exceeds our original $2 million goal.
Hello, my name is Will Weber, and I'm the president and CEO of South Bank Partners. Since 1997, South Bank Partners was created for a vibrant riverfront in our Northern Kentucky communities. We embrace working with the river cities for the past 25 years. And through our latest strategic plan, Imagination 2020, we have been able to do just that, revitalizing the river cities. And we're excited to announce our new strategic plan, Innovate 2028, where we will transform urban communities. And it's very exciting. We have quite a few projects in the works, but there are important gaps that we need to fill as we continue to see riverfront commons finalize and actualize in our community. And as we look at the city of Ludlow connecting to the city of Covington through River Road and Swain Court, and making those connections so our friends in Ludlow isn't left on an island, but continues to show exactly what that vital connection is for Riverfront Commons, connecting all of our cities. And even more so, where's that next gap? Where's the next gap as we look at creating these successful projects for Riverfront Commons in the core of our river cities? But what about the tail ends where the river starts to bend? Where are we making those connections? And Mary Ingalls Highway in the city of Fort Thomas and Silver Row will be that next portion of our connections. We envision the future of Route 8, Mary Ingalls Highway, as we connect it further east into these strong bookends on either end of Riverfront Commons.
Hi, I'm Nancy Grayson. I'm CEO and President of Horizon Community Funds of Northern Kentucky. As we all know, the pandemic's taken a huge toll on our community, and as we emerge into whatever version of the next stage is, things that we're addressing right now at Horizon Community Funds really revolve a lot around education, and I know this was a priority coming out of the OneNKY Summit last year. We did an educator survey in fall of 2021, and we learned that in the K-5 space for our local public and private schools, there was a huge need for family engagement support and also for out-of-school time learning, meaning after school or summertime learning, supports for youth to be able to recover from the pandemic side that they might have had.
Hi, I'm Gina Douthit, Deputy General Manager for the Transit Authority of Northern Kentucky. TANK provides service in Boone, Campbell, and Kenton counties in Northern Kentucky. We all know that transportation is a key need in Northern Kentucky in order for our residents to access employment, healthcare, and education opportunities. An outcome of the 2019 TANK planning process put resources into the fixed route bus network, providing frequent service in key corridors, as well as focused service to the airport and other employment centers. We've started a process to focus on a new type of transit service, which might better meet the needs of the community. We will be meeting with stakeholders to determine transportation gaps and needs. Once we know what we need, we can use data, research, and best practices nationally to determine how to best meet the needs locally. Our goal is true mobility for all of our residents in Northern Kentucky, and we're taking action to achieve that goal.
By 2030, do you want to be 500,000 people in this community? If you're 500,000 people, how big do you want that workforce to be? I hope it's not 180,000 because that's a terrible outcome. How big do you want that be, and what types of jobs and payroll investment do you want be comprised of that? These questions have led us to start a channel of work that we call data-informed community, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's creating the type of data that we need as a community to ask questions, come together in forums like this, and then make decisions so that we know for sure we have the right goals as a community and we're doing the right thing to accomplish those. On this channel of work, we have a number of partners that we work with. Everything that we do, we leverage through partners. We're 12 people growing to 15 this year. So, 15 mighty people aren't going to change this community itself, but working through our partners like CAD and OneNKY and Catalytic Fund, Boone County Libraries, Kenton County Libraries, the WIB, the AD, and so many others, we've put this channel of work together.
At the Northern Kentucky Chamber, we're working to help create a world-class workforce, build a more diverse business community, and align the region on advocacy efforts. We're currently advocating on topics such as regional transportation and infrastructure, resources for quality education, solutions for affordable housing, and policies that will make our economy grow, all things we've discussed during previous OneNKY summits. In order for us to successfully do this on behalf of Northern Kentucky, we need to ensure that we are all in alignment as a region, all singing from the same songbook, to enable us to collectively leverage the second largest population base in the state, the Northern Kentucky metro area, with 80,000 more registered voters than Lexington Fayette. All of our programs, communications, and events at the Northern Kentucky Chamber, from our Women's Initiative and DE&I efforts, to our leadership and young professional programs, and even our business journal and social media efforts, they're all designed to attract and retain world-class talent, promote business growth, and strengthen our advocacy efforts. Aligned communication is essential for all of these things to be successful, especially on the advocacy front, if we are to generate the results that will have a lasting impact on the Northern Kentucky metro region.